If there is any way to honor this memory, it is to dedicate ourselves to his philosophy of nonviolence, so that whatever our problems and how serious they may be, we may solve them by the philosophy of peace and nonviolence, and preserve the integrity and the security and the safety of our nation.
Dr. King was a dedicated, able Christian leader of the Negro citizens of this country. He advocated the principles of nonviolence. He was the great leader of the Civil Rights Crusade, which brought opportunity and equal citizenship to the Negro citizens of America.
All of us ought to be challenged now to work all the harder to achieve the goals which he set, for in the achieving of them will be his true and everlasting memorial.
It is very difficult for one to know what to say in a moment like this. It is needless for me to say how deeply shocked and moved I am at this news of the killing of Martin Luther King, Jr. I admired him tremendously for his intellect, his courage, and his commitment, the depth of it. I have known him quite a long time, from his days as a student at Morehouse College, where he sat in my classes in philosophy. I have worked with him in the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. I was one of those who was in the founding of the organization and have been with it ever since. I hold an office in the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, which he headed. It is a tragic loss for our nation because
Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. was a dedicated leader of the Negro Americans of this country. His unnecessary death is a great tragedy. Dr. King lived and led the Civil Rights Crusade on his Christian principles of nonviolence. In respect to Dr. King's memory, I plead with all of the citizens of this great city to respect the principles which he so ably advocated. All through the turmoil of the recent years, Dr. King has had my deep respect and admiration. I have extended the sympathy of the city of Atlanta to Dr. King's family, and my heart is with them in this time of sorrow. Again, I urge all Atlantans to respect the memory of this great man in the spirit of goodwill and brotherhood which he so ably advocated.